Hey guys, so hopefully you watched our first e-collar how-to to set up your puppy on e-collar, the very first steps for the first few days. It's really important. So this video I am including in the series because we're still just doing a tap cue for everything that I asked Luce to do, but we went out into the yard and she got terrified of something, had a little bit of a freak out trying to get back inside. It was something we only saw one time and it was very out of character for her, but we had to work through it. That's the thing. So I included it to show you how you work through those difficult real world moments with your puppy, as well as some difficulties, some how we handle resets and not listening to us and not being focused on us, how we handle it properly in a very low-key way, but we don't let anything, just go by. So hopefully you enjoy.
I'm just out doing some basic patterning with Luce, trying to get her to really run across the yard, place to place, lots of fun, lots of drive, but yet structured. And something happened. She was doing great, of course, and something big happened. So my neighbor, see, she's like glancing over there. I don't know what he moved, but it was big and it was loud and it scared the crap out of her. She wanted to go inside. It was really hard to get her to not. She wouldn't listen to anything. Of course, she's just on flat collar, but she was not going to listen to food. She wasn't going to listen to firm tone of voice, happy tone of voice, excitement. She wanted to go inside. She wasn't going to work anymore. So I moved place by the door and guided her onto place and used e-collar to cut through all of the fear, which worked surprisingly well for such a young dog. There's so much of her that's very, very mature. And her temperament, her resilience is part of that. Did that about 5 times, then moved it back over here because that's where it was. And she would not even face me in a laying down position the way she is now. She's still looking at the door. She would only face the fence and stare at the fence. But at least she was doing it. So then when I would call her to me, she came to me, but then she wanted to go inside. So I wasn't able to film that because I was using the leash to guide her, moving backwards. I was basically getting in front of her like this. Luce, come, good girl, going back, place, and dropping food onto place, which I haven't had to do with her before. Good. Down. Yes. So I did that probably another 10 times. And she, as you could see, she stopped facing the fence with the big scary noise, okay? We were actually done with our session. I didn't mention that. She was doing really good. I was going to do like 5 more reps, be done. Nope. Can't do that. Your dog has a big moment like that. Oh, if you can at all work through it, you need to. Luce, come. And it's nothing magical. Place. Yes. Down. Oh, yes. There you go. It's nothing magical to it except the fact that we just work them. We get their habits, their muscle memory, and their relationship with us to trump their fear. Now, I did have to use e-collar initially when she was pulling towards that door. We were right next to the door. It's just the sliding glass door was open, and she wouldn't stop pulling. So e-collar tap, pretty darn high. Higher than most puppies. She didn't do anything. She doesn't make any noise or anything like that. She just lays down, turns around, and looks at me. So it cut through that fear. It's not something I would ever want to be rely too much on for a puppy for behavioral issues, but it certainly did help me in that moment. She's starting to hear little noises again, getting a little concerned. See? Because he's still out back. Just hopefully there won't be anything huge moving again. But if there is, I'll catch it on video. It's also important to note that I'm tapping every time I give a command at this point. In the beginning, we were only using it for come and heel. All right, so movement commands. We're only associating it with movement commands. So tap, dog, come. Tap, heel. Now it's just everything, just an association with everything, as well as the word no. So tap, and then I'm going to call her to me. Luce, come. Yes, good girl. Place, tap to place. Yes, automatic down, excellent. That's what I'm going for. Now notice when I recalled her to me, her marker word is yes. And I said yes the moment she decided to come to me. I did not wait till she got to me and got her food. So it looks like, loose, come, yes, good, place. And I think you guys could probably see on that one, down, yes. The moment she felt it, because she felt it right before I called her to me. So you guys might even, if you look at that moment again, be able to catch that. I'll wait till she looks away again if I can, so maybe you guys can see it again. Good decision. Good girl. I moved my leg. She thought I was going to recall her. Loose, come. Yes, you guys saw that ear twitch. Place. Down. Now that she's doing so much better, I'm going to go from a 4 to a 3. Because if I'm just doing cues, I don't need to visually see that she feels it. And she wasn't earlier. She was actually working at a 7. Couldn't even tell she felt it. Went down to like a 5, 4. Now I'm down to a 3. That tells me that the level she was at when she got so nervous, like that fear is coming down. So I need to come down with her. My cue is no longer a 7. It's a 3. Loose, come. Yes. Place. Good. Now let's see if she can do the big one again. Across the yard like we were doing before the big scary noise. No. Come. Place. Place. Yes. I'm going to hang out halfway. Good. Good girl. Loose, come. Yes, let's go. Let's go. Yes. Place. Down. Yes. Excellent. Down. Yes. That was a tap. It's tapping the button. I think she's just realized she's close to the big scary wall. It's not where she was when she heard the noise. Oh yeah, see that nervousness? No. Come. Yes. Good girl. Place. There's a noise. I'm actually glad we're getting more subtle noises because it allows me to work on that initial fear. Yes. At a much lower level of noise. Yes. All kinds of noises we're dealing with. Trying to get over. Yes. All of these smaller noises probably wouldn't have bothered her one bit, except she's associating it with the one big huge noise she heard. If you guys didn't catch that earlier video, she got terrified of a noise, a big one, louder than this, scarier sounding actually, just like something really heavy scooting on concrete. Yes, and it wasn't brief, it lasted a bit, so she's taking food now. We've actually just been, I've been standing here, and she's been laying down for about 5 minutes. And then we did a few recalls and came over here, and that's when that started, so I thought I'd show it to you guys. So now I'm going to work on distance, because if I'm right next to her, she feels much more confident, understandably, but I want to build confidence. Yes. So anytime she acknowledges that she hears something or gets nervous, but she doesn't move. Yes. The wind picked up. Yes. This is how you work on fear stuff with puppies. She's so much calmer than she was, and we really didn't do much except she had to stay in place. She couldn't get off. Yes. She wasn't allowed to get off. So that barrier, knowing that helped her with her fear. Structure. Yes, I won't recall her till she settles, because I don't want her to ever run from anything. Like, run to me away from something that she's scared of. But she's pretty good. Like, she's recovering, whereas before she stayed in that nervous mode, the very first scary noise, and now she's like, what is that? Oh, it's okay. And that's perfectly fine. Loose, come. Yes, come. Yeah, good girl, let's go. Good job, come. Place. Very nice. Get the training to trump the emotion. Good job. Yeah.